Vigil lay flat fire hose is today's exciting subject. I bet you thought, wow, what can John tell us about that? Well, I've got a thing or two. So at Vigil, as you know, we cover products for everything, and this is popular. Quality fire hose. Let me tell you the different types, because you're thinking, why the different colours, John? So this is type 2 hose. This is type 3 hose. Type 2 hose is, if you imagine under that, it's kind of like it's not cloth, but it's a woven process to make hose. If you see the machines making it, it's absolutely fascinating. But this is coated on the inside and then painted red on the outside, coloured red. So it's got an internal coating which is better for water flow and it stops the water going everywhere. A type 3 is nitrile infused. I think that's probably, I'm trying to think of a word. The actual nitrile is soaked in, so it's not coated, it's in with it. It's inside, outside, which means for abrasion protection outside. You imagine when you see the Fire Brigade dragging these things around. The Fire Brigade use type 3. When they drag it around, it's going to go over stones, rough surfaces, round corners, it's going to catch on things. This is stronger. Now you might ask, what about type 1? Type 1 is basically, in my opinion, for cheapskates. Type 1 is generally white when I've seen it. It's not got anything. It's just the plain basic hose. It's just a bit cheaper. If you find anyone selling it, then what's the point? It's just cheaper. You know, if you want to save money, don't use it so much, type 2. If you're going to use it a lot, type 3. Next one is, they look different. Thin one, fat one, thin one. This is 2.5 inch or 64 millimeter. In actual fact, some list it as 65 mil. I never quite understood. But 64 mil is 2.5 inch in old money. This is 45 mil, which is 1 3/4 inch in old money. Now the couplings on both are the same. These are British Standard 336, right in saying. They used to be known as a John Morris, and this is an instantaneous coupling. So all of our hose has this ready wired on. And you might think, oh, it's got funny, I can't see the wired on bit. It's underneath this. This is a protective rubber collar, which helps protect the wired on. But if you took that off or cut that off underneath, it looks like any other. You can join these together. You know, these things fit together like that. And because they're standard, you pull out those bits to get it off. Because it's standard, it will fit into anything, into standpipes, everything else. In the UK, if you're on marine, first of all, you don't want alloy couplings on marine. You want gunmetal. But then you get into other ones like Storts and that. Different countries have completely different stuff. This is what I have in Britain. What you generally have on the end is a fire hose nozzle. Something, I mean, this is a fancy one because we love these. But just to show you, to put this on, you would simply pull out the ear like that. Oh, do it properly, John. And then it's on. And then you use your thing. Now, obviously, all those firefighters are laughing your head off and saying, that's not how you do it, but I'm just showing for a demonstration of how to put it on. So I do appreciate it does take a bit of training to use these properly. Don't forget that when water pressure comes through it, these things are quite strong, by the way. And you see quite often firemen double up. I'm sure there's a technical name for it. There are also other fittings. There are dividing breechings. This one can make one hose go off to 2. So this goes on here, and this has 2 outlets, right? There is also one with 3 outlets. Now, funnily enough, we're just discussing this. The way it's actually described is another term for 3, version 3, and 3 directions, but I can't say the actual term because YouTube's AI would pick it up and think it's referring to something else and would block our video. But so it has 3 outlets. Now this one, you can shut these off individually. So this has lever. We have the 2 without these. and the 3 also has the on-off levers. There are many other accessories that Vigil has, including nozzles, standpipes, everything like that. Type of places that would use them. One of our most popular these days are waste treatment plants. Fires all the time. You need fast, proper firefighting. So standpipe, hose, nozzle. Ready, get people trained, have it available. If you're looking for a marine, we don't currently have the gunmetal ones. These are not necessarily suitable for marine. Saltwater environments will. Aluminium does not last long and is not going to be good. But for industrial fire services and otherwise, anyone who, I mean, they're not designed for washdown. These are firefighting, but of course, if you have the facilities, you can use them for washdown. But these will last. They meet all of the British standards at the time of this video. And if you want to know anything more about the lengths, because there's 2 lengths, there's 23 metre, which is 75 foot in old, and what's the other one, 18 metre, which is 60 foot in old money. All the versions, all the prices, just follow links at the bottom of this page.